When 12-year-old Diego fell off his bike, he didn't cry, but his mother did. It started like any other summer afternoon in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Diego, an energetic middle schooler, missed a BMX landing, but when his mother ran over, what she saw stopped her heart. The liquid wasn't the crimson red we expect. It was thick, rich, and navy blue. The scene at the ER was a whirlwind of activity. Medical staff rushed about, their faces etched with concern. Nurses exchanged worried glances, a silent language spoken in times of crisis. Young Diego lay on a gurney, his small frame looking pale and fragile against the stark white sheets. Initial assessments pointed towards a possible exposure to paint, a common childhood mishap. But Diego, despite his weakened state, was adamant. He insisted, with a clarity that belied his condition, that he hadn't touched anything strange or unusual. The mystery deepened, the urgency heightened. The initial assumption of a simple paint incident quickly dissolved as the oxygen monitor painted a far more alarming picture. The readings plummeted, dipping to dangerously low levels. Diego's lips, once a healthy pink, now bore a faint, unsettling purple hue, a telltale sign of oxygen deprivation. The rhythmic beeping of the medical equipment filled the room, each pulse a stark reminder of the critical situation unfolding. It became clear that Diego's blood wasn't just an unusual color, it was a symptom of a much deeper, more sinister problem. His body was desperately starving for air, each breath a struggle against an unseen enemy. The medical team swiftly moved to gather more information, hoping to unravel the enigma that threatened Diego's life. The lab technicians, with practiced precision, drew blood from the young boy's veins. But what flowed into the vial was unlike anything they had seen before. Instead of the vibrant, life-giving red they expected, a dark, almost ominous blue liquid filled the container, resembling ink more than blood. This was no ordinary ailment. It wasn't paint, a superficial contamination. It was real blood, but blood profoundly altered, lacking the crucial oxygen-rich hemoglobin that sustains life. The race against time had begun, the puzzle of Diego's blue blood demanding an immediate solution. As Diego's condition rapidly deteriorated, the medical team knew they needed to bring in a specialist. A hematologist, an expert in blood disorders, was urgently called in to consult on the case. The medical team meticulously reviewed Diego's medical history, lab results, and the progression of his symptoms, searching for any possible explanation. The key clue was hidden within Diego's constellation of symptoms: shortness of breath, an overwhelming sense of fatigue, and a peculiar bluish discoloration of his skin. After careful consideration and analysis, the hematologist arrived at a diagnosis. Diego was diagnosed with methemoglobinemia, a rare blood disorder affecting fewer than 1 in 100,000 people. It was a diagnosis that would change everything. To understand the severity of Diego's condition, it's crucial to understand the underlying mechanism of methemoglobinemia. Here's what happens at a cellular level. Normally, hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells, plays a vital role in carrying oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body, delivering the life-sustaining gas to your tissues and organs. But in methemoglobinemia, a critical change occurs within the hemoglobin molecule. The iron within the hemoglobin oxidizes, altering its structure and function, essentially turning it into methemoglobin. This altered form of hemoglobin is unable to effectively bind and carry oxygen. As a result, your blood loses its capacity to transport oxygen throughout your body. It turns a bluish hue, a telltale sign of the disorder, and your body begins to shut down due to oxygen deprivation. As the medical team worked tirelessly to stabilize Diego, his mother racked her brain, desperately trying to recall anything that might have triggered this unusual condition. That's when his mom suddenly remembered a seemingly insignificant detail. Diego had taken a strong cold medicine the night before to alleviate his symptoms. Upon closer inspection, the label revealed a concerning ingredient: benzocaine, a common local anesthetic known to be a potential trigger for methemoglobinemia in certain individuals. The pieces of the puzzle were starting to fall into place. Diego's condition rapidly deteriorated. His oxygen levels plummeted to dangerously low levels, a critical situation demanding immediate intervention. The medical team knew they were racing against time. Without prompt and effective treatment, this severe lack of oxygen could lead to irreversible brain damage, organ failure, or even death. Every second counted as they worked to stabilize him. The key to reversing this life-threatening condition lay in a specific antidote: methylene blue. It's a medication with a fascinating mechanism of action. Ironically, this antidote is a blue dye. It works by converting the non-functional methemoglobin back into functioning hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells responsible for carrying oxygen throughout the body. The medical staff carefully administered the methylene blue, hoping to see a swift and positive response. The transformation was remarkable. Within a matter of hours, Diego's blood began to return to its normal red hue, a visual confirmation that the treatment was working. His oxygen saturation levels steadily improved, climbing back into the safe zone. The color returned to his face, replacing the alarming blue tinge that had gripped everyone with fear. He was back, no longer the boy who bled blue, but a vibrant, healthy child on the road to recovery. The relief in the room was palpable, a wave of gratitude washing over his family and the medical team who had fought so hard to save him. The monitors beeped reassuringly, displaying vital signs that indicated a full recovery was within reach. Acquired methemoglobinemia, while rare, can be triggered by exposure to certain substances, including common medications, especially in young children. Certain antibiotics, anesthetics, and even some topical preparations have been linked to this condition. It serves as a potent reminder that even everyday medicines, the very things we rely on to heal and protect us, can sometimes turn into a medical mystery when the body reacts in unexpected ways. It highlights the importance of careful dosage, awareness of potential side effects, and open communication with healthcare providers. Parents and caregivers should always be vigilant, watching for any unusual symptoms or changes in their child's condition after administering medication. Diego's story is a powerful testament to the complexities of medicine, reminding us that the human body is a delicate and intricate system. It shows us that medicine is full of surprises, sometimes terrifying when things go wrong unexpectedly, sometimes beautiful when science and human ingenuity combine to achieve miraculous recoveries, and always mysterious as we continue to unravel the secrets of health and disease. If you found this story fascinating and insightful, please give it a thumbs up to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating medical cases and explanations, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.